For all you golfers out there who struggle with over-the-top actions or even diving the club too far behind you and getting it kind of coming too much from one path or struggling with low point, this is such a simple hack for improving the shape of your swing. And it's based on two fundamental movements that are really easy to control and I think are going to help a lot of you. So I've got two swings on my OptiMotion here, and what you're going to notice very much on the downswing is that they come from very different angles. So this club extremely out to in, this club dropping more into out. You can see the difference in the club path literally on the camera because I've really tried to exaggerate it. First thing you're going to notice in the numbers, so shoulder turn from OptiMotion here on the out to in swing is 82 degrees closed with my upper body. We're on 87 degrees closed with my upper body on the one that comes from the inside. So first thing to think about there is the amount of rotation I put in with tilts, but think about trying to turning your back more towards target. The more that adds to some depth in my backswing, so depth with hands getting back behind me, and the more chance I've got of having an order on the downswing where the club comes from this direction. The one where the club's going this way, instantly I've turned less with my shoulders on that backswing. That wasn't intentional, that just happens because of the intention of the shot. I didn't say I'm going to turn less on one or the other. I actually said on the one where I came over the top, I want to turn more at a certain time, downswing wise, which we'll come to, and the backswing joined in. Now as we start down, let's look at some of the numbers now. 48 degrees closed with my shoulders, 71. So these shoulders inferior opening up way, way quicker. We move down to P6, shoulders 8 degrees open now, club's way up at head height still. Club on this one obviously way more behind me, not in front of me, and my shoulders are still closed 43 degrees. So the more I rotate and the earlier I rotate in that downswing, the more chance I've got of throwing the club out this way. Now in turn, let's look at hip sway. Nearly 7 degrees towards target with my hips on the one where I'm dropping it on the inside. You can see my shoulders are still 43 degrees closed, where I'm actually moving my hips away from target, so no hip sway now on the one where it's coming from the outside. So the real simple way for you to beat your club pass when you get to the range is you want to think of rotation in the downswing as a way of moving the club out towards the ball, so it moves the club out to go out towards over the ball, and sway, so lateral movement, as a way of giving you a chance of dropping the club or keeping it where it was on the backswing for longer as the downswing starts. So the more sway you put in will encourage a more dropping action with the hands. Remember, on both these swings, I'm not consciously trying to kind of come over here or go under here. They are just happening by the way I'm moving my body. And the more rotation I put in early, the more that throws the club out towards the ball. So think of the order of your downswing. Ideally, what we see from good players is in the downswing, we see a lateral shift as their arms just lower, and then that rotation kicks in to throw the club out to the ball. So feeling like you're having more shift for someone who's coming over the top can be a great move. It can really be a game changer. So if you're someone who struggles with the out to in, get to the range next time you play, try hit some shots and almost try and feel like you stay side on to the ball to hit a few shots. So don't open up at all. Really delay the rotation and add loads of shift in. Now if you're contrast to that golfer, you're the golfer who drops it down below, which lots do, and then try and either recover with flips or hit the ground first, whatever you might produce from there. You're someone who might want to open up a little bit more. You could do the open stance drill. So see how I've got my feet kind of 45 degrees open and really try and rotate through to hit your shots, which is going to move the club out. Lateral on the downswing is going to encourage more drop. Rotation pushes your arms and the club out. Use those two ideas to fix whatever downswing you are struggling with. Catch you next week.